chapter. I'm going to share my PDF pages with you. Hold on. Yes, so now everybody can see it, right? This is chapter number 7. We have started. We have discussed river system and its components. What are these basically? And hydrologic cycle we have discussed. So, can anybody tell me about the hydrologic cycle or the water cycle? Yes. Who gonna explain me this point? We have discussed yesterday as well, if you remember. Those who were present by mind, so definitely they know it. Or just if for the sake of the attendance, they are taking classes. Hmm.
Miss Matter
Okay, Rida, speak up.
is when river system receives some output materials like rain, snow, and then when it falls into the sea, this is called hydraulic cycle, right?
G. What are these four processes we have studied?
Miss, it's known as the same thing. Water cycle is known as hydro cycle.
No, but this process तो बताने क्या थे क्या पढ़ा था हमने कितने प्रोसेस पढ़े हैं हमने Yes, Atik. What are these five processes of water cycle?
Miss
Miss, can I tell?
No, no,
precipitation.
no, 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 no. Atik
Miss
बता रहे हैं ना अभी listen.
precipitation.
Hmm.
Miss it there are four, not five.
Thank God. Speak up.
Precipitation,
हम्म.
transpiration, evaporation, and condensation.
ठीक है. Okay. Ayman Mohammed Isa, are you there in the class? Can you please tell me about the process of transpiration of water cycle? Hmm. Yes. She left the class. Or tell me the process of transpiration of water cycle we have discussed.
Plants release
Mm-hmm.
water vapor.
Yes, you are right, but can you please repeat your point because your voice is lagging? Okay, Ji. Yes, Fatma Habib, you wanted to say
It
something
is
in the
a
beginning.
Miss. Should I explain the transpiration process?
बता दीजिए.
This in the transpiration process, Mr. Plants ki roots absorb the water from the ground and then they transfer it through the leaves. Through the Miss, in the leaves there is stomata. मिस उसके जरिए मिस तो उससे फिर वाटर वेपर्स हो जा बनते हैं
Exactly.
एटमॉस्फेयर में.
you can say the water molecules that absorb by the roots through and they transfer, or you can say they move into the stems and till the leaves, and just because of the sunlight they evaporates as a in the form of water molecules in the atmosphere, and they form the clouds. When they form the clouds, so what the process is being called? जी, जब वो इवेपोरेट हो जाते हैं आसमान पे आसमान में, ठीक है, एज अ वाटर मॉलिक्यूल, तो फिर क्या होता है, फिर कौन सा नेक्स्ट प्रोसेस होता है?
Condensation.
Exactly, condensation, because over there in the atmosphere they form clouds, the heavy clouds, with the help of the water molecules. And then the same process occurs again, like the precipitation, evaporation, transpiration, and condensation. After that, we have discussed about the process river courses. River course, they are the characteristics are also given. After that, process of erosion, then transportation, and the deposition. Okay, so after that, can you please tell me about the what is hydraulic action? कौन बताएगा मुझे hydraulic action क्या होता है? अलीजा, फरीहा, सॉरी, प्लीज फरीहा स्पीक अप अगेन. फरीहा क्या बोला है, एक भी आवाज नहीं आई. जी जवेरिया.
Miss, it is the powerful force of flowing water into the cracks of rivers channel, and it break down the materials and it break down the substances into listening materials.
ठीक है जी. Okay, so we have discussed these are the parts, that is process of erosion, abrasion, hydraulic action, nutrition. Then we have discussed about the process of transportation. Can anybody tell me what is traction? क्या होता है traction? So various switch off your mic. जी. Atik Imran, can you please tell me about the traction? Atik Imran,
यस मिस.
traction के बारे में जरा बताएं.
के बारे में
Traction के बारे में. Arisha, if you want to speak something, speak up on mic. ठीक है.
अट्रेशन.
सॉरी,
सर की
ट्रैक्शन के
आवाज
बारे
बहुत कम आ रही है, समझ नहीं आ रहा.
ट्रैक्शन का प्रोसेस बता दीजिए, होता क्या है ट्रैक्शन?
It's the process when rocks and rock materials collide against each other, and this causes the rocks to break up into smaller rock
पूछा
fragments.
है. ये रहा ट्रैक्शन आपके सामने लिखा हुआ है. द स्क्रीन इज ऑन शेयरिंग. Okay जी, come on the next part, that is the river feature. So what is the river features we have discussed in the previous topics of this chapter, right? How the river starts, right? From the source point. A waterfall is a vertical flow of water over a steep slope as the river. Can anybody read from the book this part, because it's blur in front of me? तो ये part read कर सकता है?
A waterfall is a vertical flow of
of water over a very steep
मिस
slope
आपकी आवाज़ ही नहीं आ रही है क्लियर.
vertical flow of water over a very steep slope as the river flow of a river channel. It is usually formed when water in the river flows over alternate movements of more resistant and less resistant rocks. The less resistant rock is eroded more by the river, and over time it forms a steep slope for the water to flow over. At the what's this written?
At the bottom of the
At,
water.
at the bottom of the water is a plunge pool.
अच्छा आपने भी यहीं से जो है वो रीड किया है.
Meanders and oxbow lakes. A meander is a curve or a bend in a river. A meander forms when a river flows in a winding manner. A river cliff is formed when the river erodes the outer bank of a meander. A slip of slope is formed when the eroded sediments are deposited at the inner bank of the next meander by the flowing water. Over time, due to erosional and depositional processes, the meander becomes more pronounced. An oxbow lake forms when the neck of the meander is cut off.
Next part, floodplains.
Floodplains. A floodplain is formed when a river deposits its sediments on the flat land next to its channel during a flood. When the river overflows its banks during a flood, the flood waters carries and spread the river sediments across the floodplain. Usually, the larger and heavier materials are deposited first, while the finer and smaller materials are deposited further away. Over time, repeated flooding will raise the river banks to form leaves. Over many flood occurrences, a floodplain with many layers of deposited sediments is formed. Figure 7.8 shows you the sequence involved in the formation of floodplain and
Okay. Come on the first paragraph, that is the meanders and oxbow lake, how basically they are formed. A meander is a curve or a bend in a river. You people can see that is these figures are given over here, that is 7.7. First figure you people can see how this river is moving in a zigzag way. ठीक है. Small meanders, that means the river is making a curve. और ये कर्व कैसे बनता है? ये कर्व विंड के थ्रू बन रहा होता है. ठीक है, हवा के थ्रू बन रहा होता है. एंड ऑल्सो द सेडिमेंट्स और द पार्टिकल्स प्ले एन इम्पॉर्टेंट रोल. When they start deposited at one place, sometime a river changes its flow, its way. So this is the reason that is a small meander is formed. A meander forms when river flows in a winding manner. A river cliff is formed when the river erodes the outer bank of a meander. Now you people can see in the middle of the figure in 7.7 किस तरीके से जो है वो डी शेप और आपके पास सी कर्व्स जो बनना शुरू हो गए. ये भी इसलिए बनना शुरू हो गए हैं बिकॉज इनर बैंक में कुछ सेडिमेंट जो है वो डिपॉजिट होते हैं हवा के थ्रू या पानी के थ्रू, राइट. एंड आउटर बैंक पीपल कैन सी दैट इज द प्रोसेस ऑफ इरोजन. द रीजन इज इरोजन का प्रोसेस एक साइड से हो रहा है बिकॉज दैट इज द डीपेस्ट एरिया. When these particles eroded, so they form the oxbow lake. एक नेक कट हो जाती है उस रिवर में से और वो उसको लेक बना देते हैं. एंड नॉर्मली लेक्स जो हैं वो ज़्यादातर ड्राई हो जाते हैं या फिर प्रेसिपिटेशन की वजह से इनका जो वॉल्यूम है पानी का वो बढ़ता ज़रूर है, लेकिन एक टाइम आएगा या तो ये ड्राई हो जाएंगे. And this is the way the rivers basically change its way, and it's the way of moving of the flowing of water.